Let's give respect to that. And you know how it is. If you were not here last time, if you're here this time, how this is gonna go down is there's gonna be some freestyles, there's gonna be some visuals, some coded music, some coded visuals, some freestyling, and today I got some voice sampling from my boy Rambling Intellect. And let's start this. Let's start this with some visual and spoken word, cause I want to give an experience. I want y'all to feel this. So let's go. So this title is The Mindset of the Traveler on the Road Less Traveled. Okay, let me just make sure everything is good. So it goes something like this. The road less traveled, the truth unravels. Amidst the noise, the voices unbundle and the journey changes from a sprint to a hurdle. As it shows off, it ranges, and the ability to be capable to be different as the paces. This isn't one that is deemed comparable, but neither is a race, only a mental one, full of distractions, as there isn't necessarily a loser or an ability to have won, but rather engage with the interactions that sooner than later manifests into a bond that reaches the mind through dreams, flown through the streams, and yes, flying in the water rather than swimming, rather, because these are the dreams that reaches to the limits that are beneath as it is a chance to be complete, to achieve what we believe. It's our right to succeed, and now it's our right to breathe it in the clean air, flowing into this stream fair. This isn't a cause, cause it is uncomfortable but still in care, as we gaze upon the vanilla frost on the ground as we enter the roads that are needed to be seen, the roads that are needed to be crossed, fed to be tossed, large enough to voyage but small enough to build courage, the roads that are needed to be crossed, fed to be tossed, large enough to voyage but small enough to build courage. The vividness of the landscape that is hindering on the blue, but is carefully draped, reaching within itself as it blends with the white to put the elements of turquoise into its mix, as if these giant elephants parading and spraying leftover colors with an assortment of white, assortment of this, assortment of bright, assortment that follows what we consider the light. To add feelings to discover, feelings that resemble those of a lover, for our dreams can be from the limelight to that of being undercover, waiting for the right moment to sneak, waiting for the right moment to speak, waiting for the right moment to seek, waiting for the right moment to put our head and lay ourselves to sleep, even if we are fatigued and looking for a nap, but simply ended up asleep, for this journey less travel has only begun. There is more to this world as we travel to unravel, as we travel to unravel. Just giving a little thing. So, as I said, there's going to be some visuals, there's going to be some spoken word, and hope y'all enjoy it.
Second hand giving meaning flipping on its head. The meaning now embracing coding to the uninitiated. Seen as a low acumen count from inception to present, controversial resentments still remain. Debated, elevated into mainstay catalog. Hug for a brother or a sister, go dog on a lighter speaker. But the crowd is the impact, depends on which ends is tested to crack. Back in the cradle serves more like an Aesop fable, not the top of mind daily struggle. Understandable is the reason behind the fight. Try to own the stigma and turn it over. Defeat the stigma and in there it's over. It is now a norm, still a controversy for some. When it is said and done, it will not be dismissed easy. Know the reasoning and the history. The N word may not be yours for the repeating.
They always say to listen, but they never get the words right. It's like the brain got something that is missing, but the words are just a spilling and their spirits are just filling. All the words they're saying, it's like they're going on a illin'. So we gotta get the preaching and we gotta get the teaching. We gotta let the words run off like a streaming, cause this is how it goes. As it's ground, as it's seeping, cause all we're trying to do is let the love be keeping, be it kept, be it steps, be it like we're going breaths. This is just a beat and going on the left, but we're going on the right cause the sun be so bright. And it doesn't matter if the pace, doesn't matter if you be behind, be behind, cause we're trying to get on different grinds. And this is just a sample as I freestyle on a different line, online per se, online hooray. Everything I do is that I'm trying to get the play. If it's bright, if it's day, if it's night, if it's sway. We're trying to get the lyrics like we're going on Olay. Yes, I got the chips, I got the flip, I got the fit, I got that. Trying to keep this G rated, keep it heated. Alright, that was a quick freestyle. And the vocals before were submitted by my boy Rambling Intellect. He's like a brother from another mother, cussing that we get a little bustin'. And that's just a rhyme cause I try to get a rest. So you gotta listen as we get it on the trust. So I don't know how many people are listening. I don't know how many people are jamming. If you got some random words for me to spit during this time, let me know. Put some words in the chat and then I'm seeing. And also put where you're from. I'm hoping you guys are having a glorious Friday. You know it's May 1st. Hope y'all like the imagery. Let's rush things up.
The emphasis is ironic. The culture counters the culture. Descriptive from one to another. Deviates from scripts, kill each other. Not at fabric woven, stolen innocence, depraved events covering up. This must stop and be discussed. Cycle more triangle, sharp bend set ill bit dangle. Prey upon selfish vile fun for some. Silence on the issue, wish you could come out. Yet the doubt is what it will be about. For what reason is the question. Self-imposed from stories now told and bold. The emphasis. Verbal dexterity, gymnasium of the vocabulary, is the love of the flow of the love I show periodically when mentally I sink deep down, I think and bubble up the thoughts I jot for my escape. I saw no wing or cape, and stimulate minds, blur the lines, pawn, metaphor, double entendre. Smart kiddo, my baba would say. This love of words arranged do not come strange. For me and mine, each line is a craft, not a hobby. Could never sell it short, sorry. If it perplex, allow it to flex. Muscle, tussle, I come correct. Verbal dexterity, gymnasium of the vocabulary, is the love of the flow of the love I show periodically when mentally I sink deep down. I think and bubble up the thoughts I jot for my escape. I saw no wing or cape, and stimulate minds, blur the lines, pawn, metaphor, double entendre. Smart kiddo, my baba would say. This love of words arranged do not come strange. For me and mine, each line is a craft, not a hobby. Could never sell it short, sorry. If it perplex, allow it to flex. Muscle, tussle, I come correct.
Hope y'all enjoying the show. Get some acapella, because when it comes to hip hop, it's not always just beats. It's also, graffiti. It's also acapella, spoken word. And sometimes we gotta get these verbs flying like they're birds. So I'm gonna hit another corner like I just got off the curb. And this is just absurd. I see someone say they're repping from Laval, so we gotta keep it like we're going on a loud. Gotta keep it on the sound, cause we're never defeated even if we touch the ground, cause we're trying to rise around, and we're trying to get the energy and spread it across the town. So this is how we do it, like we're in a fawn pond. Doesn't matter, cause we're trying to roll up. You don't always need to be a king to make your moves, and sometimes you just gotta listen to the music to get your groove, and sometimes you just need to take your piece, close your eyes, say your speak. For then maybe you might get your suit, you might get your mood, you might get your groove, you might feel rude, but you might feel good being in a room, even if it's not your who or your hue. Cause sometimes you just gotta get the times rolling. Doesn't matter who's in the front, you just gotta get your own. Gotta get your flown. Gotta get like you're in your zone. Cause for sometimes that is what life is. Even though you might think you're alone, together we're still flowing and sometimes that's what makes the time get better. All right, let's get back to some beats though. Let's get some beats going. If you got words, please say them in the chat. Please say them in the chat. Thank you, Rev. Shout out, Rev. Thank you for the so pretty. Gotta get the pretty vibes, gotta get them pretty highs, gotta get them going like I'm saying on a different line. Even if it's decline, even if it's demise, I'm just trying to get this going like the computer is my device. My right hand flowing, my right hand going, and this is just the beginning. Ain't no time to get it slowing. Ooh, let's get some other beats going.
Free form, fly free. the imagination of a wild fantasy. Substitute the present reality, create and conform in your own clarity. Sanity can be displaced, vanity a saving grace. Or is it? Square pegs in circles, none fits. Define the space, demarcate the space. And in this playground, bend, fold, run all around. Inception the conception. Architect draw, free form. Away it soars. Here's a better version. Seems a clearer vision. Could a leap of faith serve you up as bait? Debate, relate, evaluate, now or procrastinate. Time here is relative, Einstein. Bend at will to suit mine, complex, I can navigate through one gate to the other. Why bother to live, why worry when happy is the core emotion? Elation in this utopia, pilgrim to Addis Ababa, Rasta. We all dream not for the worst, we all imagine only for the good, better, best. Now rest and climb down from that Everest. Sink in that couch, life is a bitch, ouch! Trade you say, no, not today, tomorrow, or ever. Imagine all the better, but see, only you can be the, none before or after. Continue into this chapter by chapter.
How's everybody doing? This piece of code was remixed from a code I saw not too long ago, to get that vibe. Once again, if you don't hear my voice, the other voice is from poetry from my boy Rambling Intellect. You see on the below the screen our handles and all that. Hope you're having a good time. Hope so. If you got more words, please say them in the chat so I can get that flow going. I see I got a like. Thank you very much. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Even though I'm doing the stream and I should be showing my face, I'm happy that y'all are liking this space. I'm happy that y'all are liking the code and hip hop and mix it as I make my own pace. And sometimes it might not be the best card, definitely not an ace. Maybe it's even a low card like a 2, but I gotta keep it true to my heart. Because sometimes when you draw them cards, it's just another part. And this is what I do. I try to mix it all, and then I call it my art. Remixing this, remixing that. And sometimes it's not even Illest Preacher. They call it coffee black, because sometimes there's no sugar added. And that doesn't mean that the sweet ain't lack. Because sometimes I gotta get it together like I get it in a pack. Caffeine and the dopamine going in the bloodstream. And this is just another aspect of what I do. And now I'm going to show you through a different steps, because it doesn't matter if you can't read the lines, because sometimes you just got to trust your instincts and read the vibe. And now I'm going to get back to these different signs, because sometimes that's what you got to do, is in the times. But let's flip. Let's get a different beat going though. Let's get a different beat going. Let's get a different beat. Someone told me, my boy told me to rap the summer. And like we're going A Street cause we're rolling on the Hummer. If you can't hear me, that's too bad, that's a bummer. Cause I'm trying to get up, you know, wrestle in the stunner. Cause I'm trying to get the burner, trying to get them right, trying to get them line, trying to get like it's like on the D sign. Cause I'm trying to get it rolling, but I can't even decide. Cause I'm trying to get it low, and I'm trying to get the flow. And I'm trying to make this, trying to silver or a gold. Silver or a hinder, cause they're trying to get like winter, but I'm trying to get them shivers, cause I'm trying to get them withered. All these words are spoken, all these words are hidden, all the rhythm, all the linen, all the soup, all them getting on the spinning, trying to get them line, trying to get them slime, trying to do the this. But they always say that get a sight. Like a troller through a lead, you can call me damn sight. Or call me on the zoo, Microsoft to be a sack. And shout out to the Hydra curator, Olivia Jack. This is time to go from the states to the outer weight. All I'm trying to spit is like I'm going on a heavyweight. Dinner plate on dinner state. Trying to get me different date. Trying to get the food, but we call down on a different fit. Doesn't matter if it's sweet. You can get your little cake. You can get everything you're doing like you're going late. Get that flow on going. Let it go. Let it go. And this is just me on the fun getting flow. Trying to ride the beat, trying to keep it clean, trying to do it all, trying to never get them on a like I'm going screen. Get the beat a going, ayy. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Oh. Hey. I hope y'all enjoying the show. I hope y'all enjoying the freestyle and the spoken words. Some of the audio provided by Rambling Intellect. You know, the name is Illest Preacher. You can follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, IG. You know, we're just having a good time. I hope y'all enjoying the first of the month or the first of the year, whatever you want to call it. I know there's 2 other dope MCs, DJs coming right after me, so don't worry. This is just the intro. The outro probably is more dope, but you know, we all got a little time to get these vibes that we're trying to soak. And I'm just trying to provide another experience with my code. You know, this is not Coca-Cola. This is just how we try to get it on the follow. Fella, hell, damn. I guess even my rhymes sometimes gotta fail. If you're in the chat, like, give me more words to play with. I hope y'all enjoying these visuals. I'm gonna switch things up a bit. Just cause I want to, you know? Not everything needs a pure reason. Not everything gotta be deep. And sometimes you just gotta give what the people what they're teasing. So this is just another audio experience, just to enjoy the vibes, and probably give my boy Rambling Intellect more time on the mic. So let's see what we got here.
An easy refrain to cut strain with dead weights. Closer, closer the circle weed out. Haters, fake friends. Take a straight gate, but wait. Understand this is quality over quantity aspiration. Utopia mind living hopeful soul. Dystopia times living pragmatic soul. Careful of the wishing. The receiving may be too precise. Dot on I, shoe buckle quite tight. Return to broken gate walk. Straight talk. This brings
rings things through air in the air. An easy refrain may remain, yet not the only factor. Man in the mirror can be the bigger detractor. If you factor doubts, blame, distrust, low focus, anger to bust the feet, get a grip, and see the face staring back, recognize the fact of the problem, then solve, and pray proper, perfect well, plan proper, perfect well, push proper, perfect well, train in motion all aboard, boat on ocean all aboard. It's an end-to-end journey, set pace at own pace, one-man race. Pace is important. For those who can join along, they join along. For those who can't join along, they don't join along. An easy refrain to cut strain with dead weights. Closer, closer the circle weed out. Haters, fake friends. Take a straight gate, but wait. Understand purpose of cause, set cause, pause if necessary. Unnecessary lacking, not tacky. Frankly, when said and done, countdown is to number one. The first person when speaking or narrating, naturally eliminating will be occurring. Show of progressing, not rocket science, more artifacts. Fake will weed out, no doubt. So keep the company, maintain the camaraderie. Eventually, each piece to the puzzle will fit. An easy refrain to cut through. Unique above all living. Lord, ruler, master over all breathing. Oxygen and other gases, classes we set, sense of belonging. We see grouping, sharing, similar. Facts we divide. No need to collide. Rough with pride on the meetup, link up, lay low the esteem, bridge gaps, slack on the aggression, separation, master-slave mental typecast, broken ray from light used to spite, crude, rude, crass. Seek for each other, the spiritual order, prefer to enchant each other. No issue, no bother. We differ yet similar. It's just what we prefer. Amongst grouping, caste system sets in. Divide and conquering technique employ. Deploy. Seeds of doubts, out and about, growing cracks. Lack. The cohesion mission. Accomplish division. Not for kind. Self is paramount. Count out, not within, the inner circle created. Outside noise, turned white, muted. Fittest terrain, not for the stupid. Repeating, same story, different day. Before our ancestors became lovers, not proper, depleting each other. We differ, yet similar. It's just what we prefer. Without relic sage ways.
How's everyone doing? Let's get the flow. Hope you're enjoying the experience. As once again I said, this is some of the external vocals are done by Rambling Intellect. I'm Illest Preacher. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the vibe. Hope you're enjoying the flow. Hope you're enjoying the lime. And if it gets a little sour, well, that's part of the vibe that's presented this hour. Let's get some beats going. Alright. Alright, let's get some words. Let's get some words going. Let's get some words going. I never be taught cause I never been bought. I never been a bot so I don't even know. It's like they're trying to raise my stock. They're trying to get me going and they're trying to get my lock. Unlock this brain. You can say that's the aim. But I be flowing on the beat cause I'm trying to get everything like the heat. Cause it snowed today, I meant it rained. It went like this, went like that, and everything I do is never really on a lack. Cause I'm never really tapped, cause I'm never really tapped. This is Lego, you can build it on the stack. Let's change things up a bit more. While the images are going, let me look at the images while I come with another poem. Calmness flowing through the veins, regardless of the outer destruction, mental fortitude shall continue to hold these reins. For we are not merely sheep in a farm, but humans who can alter personality construction, or sometimes the destruction. But for positivity purposes alone, the construction is what is told in this instruction. And this is one of those times to shut off the alarm, loosen the grips of harm, and be thankful for the energy and for all its charm. Even the ears are being soothed to the tune that is silently echoing in this room, previously a ruin. But the eyes now see a place that the rage is cooling, and the scents that are engulfing the space are nothing but soothing. As the calmness gains, the previous darkness shall remain the way of losing, and the peaceful auras that have gathered have their minds not swayed. But rather, or should I say, no matter what direction they are choosing. For this is how a tranquil moment is played throughout the day. For it doesn't matter for the location, it shall always find its way. It shall always find a way to the pace, to the space as it goes for its days. Music, television, internet are not the main focal point of this view. The aroma, the scenery, and the auditory senses are made specifically for you. Frequencies are flowing as the moon controls the tides. The tranquility remains and maintains the lines. Maintain these rides, for all we shall know these moments can vanish without a single stride, or within a single stride. But let's not feast on this peace and not forget the true, so the memory of this moment can overcome the days that contain the loudest of the loud, the bluest of the blues, the reddest of the reds, the yellows of the mellow. Is that what is being read? Oh well, and any other spectrum that affects this perfect moment, which happens to be this exact view, this exact room. Cause even if there's a lie, sometimes what is in us is the exact truth. Whew. Hope y'all enjoying this. Hope you really are. If you're still watching, please give a shout out. I see I've been on for almost a bit, so I guess I'm gonna end this. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hope y'all enjoy the way I mix hip hop with code. Hope y'all enjoy, and there's others to remain, two to be exact. And I bet their verses are vicious and common at the same time, the way it attacks, the way it attacks. Probably lyricists with precision to aim. And if you don't like it, you're probably sipping on a bottle of Haterade. Get your Gatorades up and get prepared for a thirst. Cause when bars start flying, doesn't matter who they hit first. The mental capacity with this verbal agility. Damn. Sometimes you can call a wordsmith by the way the word play hits a whole new level of capacity. An ability to be seen, to be heard, to show a pen and paper what verses can lurk in the shadows and bring their light to height, as even the most shallow of terms, the shallow of worms, can be a sign of what's next to come as they spit to the peaceful lines that shall influence the next herd, the next shirt, the next line, the next rhymes. Hope y'all enjoy this. I guess I'm done for today. Once again, my name is Illest Preacher. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, IG, YouTube. And if you like those poems, which I'm probably going to end it out with, check out Rambling Intellect. All his information is on below. Thank you for this time. And don't worry, this you can say hi, because this is not the last time or last rhyme or last line. So if you call it goodbye, then you gotta have that awkward moment when the next time we say hi. Hope y'all enjoyed the audio visuals. And if you're interested, Sonic Pie is made by Sam Aaron. Hydra is created by Olivia Jack. You can always message me. I can send you them. They're all open source. They're all free to use. And LivecodeLab is something I just put in together. Also, hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a nice show. The people that next up, kill it. Go ahead. Nice. Thanks. Bye.